Welcome back to part 4 of my Emir Sawdan game. In the previous part, we were able to make our kingdom of Sicily, and we also just said farewell to our first character. We have become his son and heir. There was a missed treatment, or a botched treatment, I guess you should say. So we have the opportunity to arrest this guy, I guess. I think I'm just going to forgive him, though. Get him to like us a little bit more. Probably sway him one time, even though he killed our father. We'll forgive him. So we got an alliance with our half-brother here, who has this duchy, and then we have, I believe, 2 or 3 sons already on this character. Couple sons. 3 sons. Yeah, and a daughter. What's going on with her anyway? She's been arrested down here. I'm still gonna get the alliance with her. Okay, someone else has her in jail. Or with her husband, whatever. I need to fill up my council. This guy looks very sick. Do you have a good steward? Perfect. Okay. It's not so bad, and we'll have a look here. So he's already gone down and gotten strategist. This character might not be around for too long, honestly. We do have temperate, which is kind of nice, but he's flagellant and he's paranoid, and he's 45 already. So my firstborn son also got hunchbacked like me, and then my other 2 sons, only one of them doesn't. Ideally, I'll play him, but we might not be able to control that. So my health is fine, but I have a feeling that if I wasn't temperate, then I would probably already be suffering a little bit. I might just continue to go down gallant. This is almost done. I could switch into learning lifestyle and just try to get know thyself, but I think probably I'll just stick with this. The extra marshal's not ever really too bad of a thing, I don't think, as long as there's some chance that we could be under attack. Okay, so we're going to raise our 2 other sons here. My half-brother and vassal, my player heir son and regent. Okay. So right now it's only giving our second son this. I imagine, yeah, we have harmonious succession, so our succession is actually pretty okay, despite the fact that we have 2 extra sons. It's only giving them 1 county. It's not too big of a deal. I'm holding too much stuff is kind of the problem here. I think what I'm going to do is probably give this guy a couple counties. And then he's going to be more likely to have kids. And also, I'll bring my limit down a little bit here. If we end up disinheriting him, we probably still need him to hold some land for us anyway. Okay, so now it's splitting it even more. That's interesting. Oh, apparently my character was traveling to a great tournament, and I did not even notice it. A melee. Okay. Apparently I'm participating. Can just try to get some random events here. These can be kind of fun. I don't usually do them very often, just because they get very repetitive. All is fair. Oh god. 40%. You know what, let's go for it. 4250. Am I gonna win this thing? Is that the victory one? You catch them unawares. What a chaotic sport. Contestants on the winning team. Whatever. What a great occasion. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to finish this off. I guess I could get served the crown. Do I need it that much? Not really. Yeah, let's finish off gallant and then decide what we're going to do. Let's grab a wet nurse as well. home. Forge a goblet. I don't think I need that right now. I'm not actually making all that much. We're only one over the limit, so I guess I can keep holding it like this. Okay, so if he and his wife can manage to have a child, a son that isn't, I guess albino's not that big of a deal, but -10 general opinion is kind of punishing. If they can manage to have a son who's not either of these traits, I might be more inclined to play him. If not, I'll try to switch to Prince Sinbad here, I guess. I'm not sure how much expanding I'm going to be able to do. Lotharingia is quite big. Oh, just became slightly less big. Actually not too powerful based on strength, but still stronger than me. And then we have the Aghlabids in Sicily, and then the Byzantines. So, like, really we don't have much wiggle room here. We're just kind of holding on to our land and waiting for opportunities to present themselves, I guess. So my wife's pregnant. She's 41. I'm 46. We probably want this to stop. There's nothing really that we can do about it, though. We can't embrace celibacy. $75. It's kind of pricey. Yeah, we probably need to host a funeral for my late father. Get our legitimacy up. That seems to be the best way to do it. Holding court also works, also helps a little bit. Can you get us up here? Ah, you can. Okay, perfect. Let's do that then. What does that get us to? 6 exactly. Okay, ours is extremely low. Our stewardship. Okay, so it says 180, but I'm not sure how accurate that actually is. It looks like 133. Yeah. Or 201. Okay, so let's save up for 133 and then we'll host the funeral for our father. I'm not sure how long the timer is before it doesn't let you do it anymore. Damn. I've been getting terrible luck with my kids. Almost all of them have hunchbacked, unfortunately. Okay, so this is our second son who we might be playing. He's going into learning education. Brave, calm, and zealous. Yeah, like, zealous isn't bad from, like, a role-playing perspective when we're trying to, like, carve out this Muslim kingdom here, but it's gonna make these other faiths in the area like me a lot less, which is gonna make them more inclined to attack me, I think. So that just feels like a little bit too risky. I do like brave and calm both. These are all fine traits. I think I'm gonna make him brave. Can stop swaying him. Is there anyone else? Okay, my half-brother apparently doesn't like me that much. I guess we sway him. Only 62%. Diplomacy is not so bad. Oh, he's paranoid as well. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, got our free unlock. Okay, so she gets us 2 more now. Can we do this? No. 4. 4 stewardship. It's not very good. So I could take a reclusive here instead of wounding myself. It loses me 1 stewardship, which is okay, and the diplomacy, it's not great, but I think it's better than getting wounded here, because I think I need to live for a little bit longer on this character. Drop our stress level a little bit there. So they had a kid who's albino. At least he's not hunchback, you know, like, it could be worse. I guess the other option is I try to expand to places like this. but it just seems really risky. Sardinia's already... Oh, they're not too powerful right now. But again, I'm going to have trouble holding anything unless I start giving land away to my sons. And they're already unified, so it does feel kind of risky. Let's just save up for our funeral for our father and then see where we're at after that. We're still feeling fine. I wouldn't mind at all making some buildings in this land. Like, we still don't have almost anything built except for what was here by default. I do not think that long-term I'm going to keep my capital in Bari. That's the historical capital of this very short-lived attempt at a kingdom. If I am going to keep the Kingdom of Sicily, I might try to move it into Sicily eventually, so that's probably the land that I'm going to care about the most. How's this looking? He's very strong, but he's in a couple wars. We do have the De Jure claim. Yeah, it's not happening right now, but potentially in the future, maybe. We want to keep her on our good side. She's zealous, so she kind of hates our guts. We would really like for her land to break up. Oh, if she died, that would be amazing. She's got 4 kingdoms and 3 daughters, so they would all be split up between 3 young girls. Oh, it would make them a lot less powerful individually. Yeah, one of the other ones would get this one, so it would be an independent kingdom of Italy. This looks like it's about to become the empire of Francia. It's pretty much big enough. He might just need some gold. Okay. At least if we die at any point here, because we're not going to get a warning, we're only losing 2 counties, so it's not really devastating at all. Lazy, gluttonous, or compassionate. We have to take a hit of 57 to switch since we're paranoid. This son, there's no way I'm going to be playing him, I don't think. I would rather him be compassionate, but I'll just keep him as lazy, I think. Just make things a little bit easier here. What the heck was that? Let's check the cultural acceptance gain here. So we're doing it with Sicilian here now. It has started to spread. I think that's going to be the easiest bet. Where it's 0% with Greek, 0% with Lombard, and 3% with Sicilians. So these are over time going to continue to change into Sicilian, and we can hybridize with them. Xenophilic is quite nice. I'm not too big on Republican Legacy because it makes your mayor-type vassals hate you a little bit. Ruling caste, yeah, lower cultural acceptance gain. Poetry is fine. Swords for Hire is fine. We'll see. I might not take too many of theirs with us so that we can keep reforming it the way that we want. This one actually seems pretty good, African Tolerance. This one is fine. Family Business. Yeah, none of these are bad, really. Okay. I'm really just trying to avoid stress here. I guess he probably wants to be on our council, but the thing is he's got 14 and 14. Just wish that he was a little bit better. Until he has a son, I am just going to inherit that land again, so I might just end up giving it to one of my other sons. Okay, so this is potentially the guy that we're going to be playing. He gets content, fickle, or trusting. I don't think there's any reason not to take content here. I'm more worried about the stress. Usually I would take trusting in this case, because I find that it's a bit better overall, but actually it's pretty damn close. Content is pretty good, actually. But in our culture, I don't think there's any reason not to go content. Yeah, I'll just leave him content. And if he ends up becoming our little brother and our vassal, then that's fine as well. Having him content is not a bad thing at all. So I think that we have enough now for our funeral, unless too much time has passed. I'm not sure how much time you get. Mourn? Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, so this just changed to Sicilian. So that's what we were doing anyway. We do need to get it to 40. Wasn't it at 3 before? Did it actually go down? Whatever. Every time that we hold court, there's going to be chances to get increased cultural acceptance with them. So hopefully we'll just eventually get one of those 20% ones, and that will put us a lot further up. Pensive. Okay, they're pregnant again. How long is this? Waiting for 3 more guests. Okay. 38% to keep swaying you. I think I'll give up on that. And we can just start swaying some random vassals that don't like us too much, I guess. Or I could learn languages. Sicilian. They speak Italian vulgar. Do I? Probably not, right? 45%. Guess we're doing that. Try to learn the Pope's language. Oh, this guy's terrible. The beating. Yeah, we weren't going to play this guy anyways. Hunchbacked, craven, and lazy. I don't really want to get rid of any of these, but we do gain 500 if we get rid of that. 20% more stewardship. Well, we're not in there right now. A little bit of development growth, prestige. Yeah, I think I'll take the piety, honestly. Uh, 43% at legitimacy. No. We do need some stress loss. Ooh, this one's good. Because of our faith. Okay. Memories are too painful. So there's a lot more knights, just in case we do end up going to war on this character. 50-50? Do we roll the dice once? Let's go for it. Nice, okay. He is in heaven now. Oh, we traumatized this poor kid. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. That apparently didn't do too much for us. I kind of thought I would at least be at my expected level of legitimacy. I guess it has higher expectations for me because I am a king already. I kind of want this guy. Really good. He's not too old. He's going to be expensive, though. Life reaffirmed. He would actually be good in these roles as well. We'll see. It might actually be better for me to start developing my land at this point anyway. And get the farms and fields going. So what did they have? Second kid was a hunchbacked girl. Okay. And then we have honest, impatient, or arbitrary. Yeah, honest is not as good in Islam since it's not giving you that piety. Arbitrary is worse. I think I would just keep impatient here. At this point, I think that I'm going to play through my first son. I would need to like disinherit him or something, and I really don't have the extra renown to spare right now anyway. So I'm most likely going to be playing him, even though he's hunchbacked, which I'm trying to avoid. He at least had an heir that's not hunchbacked. He's albino, which is another issue, but it could be a lot worse. Minus 10 general opinion is not the end of the world. So I'm going to be doing these pretty much every time on cooldown. Because we're trying to get the right events. This guy must convert. Who is that? You must convert. Oh, he doesn't do it. So this is what we want. Only we want it between us and Sicilian. But I guess if we're getting a 20% head start on Lombard, we could just merge with Lombard. The problem then becomes if Sicilian replaces all this Lombard land that we're on, then we're pretty much out of luck. So it's a little bit risky in that regard. I'm not a big fan of this because number one, Stoic is not my favorite, and then it's an isolationist. And you can choose what you take with you. I don't think I'm going to take this or this. Martial Admiration, I guess, is fine. This is what makes people not like Craven and Content, though. Overall, not my favorite thing, but it's not bad. 2 knights is definitely a lot. And then Stand and Fight, I don't know. I probably wouldn't take this either. It makes them stronger, more toughness, but more expensive. Oh, but it is 20%. Cost me all my gold, though. Yeah, let's just go for it, I guess. Kind of sucks. It's the one that I wanted the least. I would like to raise my acceptance with Greek or Sicilian more. But we gotta do what we gotta do here. So 20%. Maybe what I should do is promote culture here. It takes 8 years, but then we're gonna have benefits from our culture bordering the other ones. I honestly don't know what the better play is here. Is that even worth it for 8 years, though? When I'm promoting cultural acceptance, it barely does anything. We're gaining 0.2. I feel like that's barely anything. Yeah, they're isolationists, so it's hard to even get it with them. Ugh, this is horrible. Maybe I just switch to Sicilian. Like, is that not valid? I would become the culture head almost immediately. I do like to hybridize because I feel like hybridizing is really strong. You get to take with you what you want. You get to keep what you want. Yeah, I think I'm just going to switch. Convert to local culture. Oh, I learned his language automatically now. Okay. Now we're ill. So he switched to, he's Shari Sicilian. He's still Baranus, my half-brother. But all of his sons, all of my sons, my grandson is Baranus again. But we'll be able to switch them when we're raising them, so that's not going to be an issue. So I assume now I become the culture head, or it's going to take like a second to register. It's just going to take too long. It's going to take too long for me to raise my cultural acceptance. I should have not done that with Lombard. It gave me, took 95 gold to do that. But now we're at least a culture head. I guess we switch to Italian, since it's our first language now. I am still obviously planning on staying as Shari, but I just don't really see how hybridizing is that beneficial. I would rather just get control of a culture, any culture, right away. Yeah, okay. So I guess we're just Sicilian now. So I'm probably going to work on dropping Republican Legacy when I can. At least we have progress to plenary assemblies. 8 years. That's not bad at all. Okay, I'm happy with that, actually. Let's go Sicilian now. So we could help it spread, but it's going to kind of do it slowly over time by itself anyway. And we are hybridized between Greek and Lombard. That's what Sicilian culture is. Formed from Lombard and Greek. So we have high enough acceptance with them now anyways that it's really not that big of a deal. And he ends up switching to Greek. That's his local culture. I assume that he'll eventually become Sicilian as well. So there's no way for me to like hybridize with something that I've already diverged from or hybridized from or whatever. Damn. It's not exactly what I wanted to do. I did want to hybridize, but I think that this is just better for me right now. Apulia changes to Sicilian. Yeah, so this is going to change itself over time. So I think I'll just let it do its thing and squeeze that extra gold out of here. That is a lot of knights, actually. Oof. Okay, so we lost our steward. This guy's decent at it, at least. How are we doing here? We're still feeling fine. I guess we're kind of ready to become our son. Is there anything else that we really need to do on this character? Getting gallant? For what reason, though? Maybe this guy can manage to kill me and my father. Let's just flagellate. Let's just see what happens. He probably just treats it successfully since he's pretty good at it. But, we just see what happens. Fickle. Oh god, this guy's awful. Okay, no need to take a stress hit, I guess. Oh, good. You recruited someone for us. And he's actually good. Competent or legendary? Ooh, that would be nice. 265 though. He's probably going to be gone before I can even afford that. I feel like I can't really fall into this trap, though. I need to develop my land, otherwise I'm just going to fall behind on it. What did I do here? Third star of each of these? I guess we could drop a little bit here just to save some money. Yeah, let's do that. 4.5 to 5.3. The Hunchback. Preposterous. No, I mean, it's pretty fair. We are hunchbacked, so. So I am going to raise this guy. Actually, I guess we'll just wait for his education to finish. It's almost done anyway. Why do you not like me? Cultural acceptance and hunchbacked, right? Okay. Maghrebi. Okay. He's actually a good enough chancellor to be here now. Or we put our son in there. Yeah, let's put him in there because he doesn't like us that much. Okay. So we're going to raise your boy. And convert his culture. And I think I'm going to do stewardship instead. Hopefully by the time we're playing him, we're going to be able to make a move for the Duchy of Sicily, and it'll be useful if we can hold more when we get it. So this guy wants to do this, and he's going to pay me for it. I'm going to accept, because I need that gold. So we can start this fun little ride of spending all our gold on gold buildings to make even more gold. So he's not doing anything, but he's not really that good. I don't need to give any land away at this point, so I think I just leave him in my court. He might go off somewhere. Now, especially since we're Sicilian, swords for hire. Idle courtiers are much more likely to become wanderers, so that's probably him. He's an idle courtier now, and he's probably going to go somewhere else. $2,900. We're not too far behind being able to declare war on this guy. This broke up. That's awesome. That's really good for us. So it looks like something actually did happen to their mom. She flagellated herself to death at 38. And then she became queen. She became queen. if you can call it that. And then whatever this was broke up. So we can actually make a move now for Spoleto. Whether it be just getting this, or we can eventually try to like Holy War for maybe Spoleto and just continue to crawl up the boot whenever we can. Probably this one makes the most sense though. It's actually in my kingdom. We're actually that short on prestige that we can't even do that though. I could create another duchy title, but I'm kind of worried. Oh, I can just give it to this. Yeah, okay, let's do that. 212. So it's a little bit cheaper. We're ceremonious, right? Yeah, so we are getting a little bit of a discount there. I don't really care about his legend too much. I assume I'm getting some benefit from it. Barony and county. So anywhere where it is, like this, is getting that, I believe. Popular opinion, development growth. Anyone promoting it is getting this. 2 stewardship and some renown. And then the person who owns it is getting this. A lot of renown and percent renown. Roman heritage, +2. So whenever he ends it, I assume we're not getting that anymore. I've become malnourished. Okay, we're probably not long for this world anymore. I am going to find someone who's a good spy master for me. 27, pretty young. Sure. She's damn good at it, at least. Let's have a look for those secrets while we're at it. So you want me to join a war as an attacker. I'm just going to say no. I'm not going to do that. How much did this war cost us anyway? Conquer Duchy? 65. So we can do it now. He's busy in his war. This guy, I guess we can call in. If it's Conquer, then I don't think that he can get anyone else to help him. I guess we just go for it. I'm actually kind of tempted to take this stress. I kind of want my character to die soon. Yeah, let's just go for it. Hopefully get this war done before, but if not, whatever. Orthodoxy. No, we're not doing that. I'm just going to keep the stress here. Oh, that's a long time. Okay, 9 months. He's apparently serving as a knight now. This guy's going to finish up soon. 0 prowess. He would have 5, but he's losing it all from Craven and Hunchbacked. There he goes. 1-star education. This is like the worst kid of all time. This kid is terrible. Okay, so this is the king of Africa here. And he wants that terrible son of mine to marry his sister. It's a huge alliance, so I'm kind of tempted. But at the same time, I do want to attack him sometime. I think I'm going to say no. I don't think it does enough for me. It's going to go away once I become my heir, I believe. Where on earth are you going? Why don't you just help me? 4 months, 3 months. Okay, we're really close here. At least we can end this at 90 with Peacemaker. So there we go. Gallant. Is there any point to doing anything else? I guess go for Know Thyself, but we're probably going to die before then. Let's do this to get ourselves above 12 so that we can hold 1 more when we eventually hopefully win this war. I have a feeling he's going to get mine before I get over there. Oh wow, really good knights at least. That's exactly what we want. Okay. How long do we have to get there? 11 days? Maybe not. So the culture keeps expanding. Just have a little bit of Greek over here left. At least we're not wasting our time converting, where it's going to convert automatically. So this guy's not really helping me at all. He gets paranoid now. So this guy I'm probably going to be playing after not too long. They're pregnant again. He's still the firstborn son. I'd rather him be ambitious than paranoid for sure. I need to put an end to this cycle of paranoia. So let's go ambitious. Yeah, like I'm just gonna keep eating this stress. Ugh. Okay, there we go. I believe the war's still ongoing. So we become Sultan Sawdan II. That guy only lasted 10 years. We need to educate him and convert culture. There should never be this thing where, like, one generation is not following the same culture. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know why he is, or she is where she is. Do I just keep promoting this? How do I do this? Oh, maybe they'll pay me to do it again. Let's just do that. So he's going down here. Okay. I'm just gonna go for the fertility. I think what I might do is save my reset to do it when I'm maybe trying to stress my character out a little bit. I'll just start going down diplomat. I probably am going to reset and go all down diplomat, but just not quite yet. So my uncle, get this guy, and we don't have a dude here. I don't want to leave this war just in the middle of it, so let's just finish this up. 54%. Okay, so they just each got one county, my two younger brothers, so that's not that big of a deal. Brother, vassal, my sister, I'm still being raised by her mom, so that's fine. Brother-in-law, he's probably going to pull me into that war, but whatever. So we're just going to ally with our brothers. If they get married and have kids, good. If not, then we'll just get their land back eventually. Either way, it's not that big of a deal. I do need to get someone here. Let's just put him in there for now. Five out of 3. Yeah, I knew he was going to call me in there. I shouldn't have allied with him. Okay, so his army is actually a little bit scary now. We've lost some of our strength here. I think what I'm going to do is just hire this just to make sure that we can win. We're avoiding debt anyway. 88%. Okay, one more siege, and then we should be good. It's ticking in our favor anyway. So we had another son, Sawdan, of course, we'll name him Sawdan. Also a albino. It's fine. So I kind of want to convert her. We'll pick someone of our culture, this random guy. There you go. Become Sicilian. You know what, let's just go fight him and let this tick up. Oh, he's actually really good. That's awesome. Why do you hate me so much? That's a lot of stuff. Guess you have your reasons. Okay, so finally say goodnight to this war. is another county for us, another part of our dear kingdom. I am going to be continuing this on in the next part. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.